In today's College Football 25 video, I'm going to break down how to use the most overpowered, broken run offense in the entire game. Now, if you guys saw one of my recent videos a few days ago, I broke down all the best ball carrier moves, including that spin move you just saw me run with Judkins. It's the first person to drop the tutorial on that, and since then, everybody's now doing this to the point where Judkins is being considered one of the best players in any football video game. But to take it a step further, we want to look at this Wildcat. And not just any Wildcat, but the unbalanced Wildcat. In this video, I'm going to cover the best 3 plays to use out of this Wildcat, when to use each, and how to use all of them. Now, I'll tell you the zone run is probably the best, but the other 2 runs that I'm going to show you in this video are good as well. I'm also going to break down the best teams and players and abilities to make the most of this scheme. I also do daily College Football 25 videos on this channel. I do gameplays and tips. So if you enjoy this content, if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, comment on the video. The support helps me continue to be able to do these free videos for you guys. This Wildcat formation you can find in a decent amount of playbooks, and it's in some pretty good ones too, like Arizona and Oregon I believe have it. Very nice playbooks. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to run this to its fullest extent. First of all, you want to make sure your best player is where you see Judkins, and then also you want your second best player where you see number 32. Now, the reason why this is important is you need to understand these abilities, right? So if we go into our depth chart, you'll see, and this is what makes that spin move so crazy, is Judkins has the Platinum 360. The 360 is basically the ability for spins, and when you have a Platinum 360, it's the best possible spin you can get. Again, I already broke this down in a video a few days ago, but just for the people who did not see it, there you go. Now with Henderson, he does not have 360, but he has gold takeoff. I'm sorry, gold sidestep. And gold sidestep is basically going to be for the jukes. So he can juke very well. He can't really spin like Judkins, but he can juke. And gold is the second highest level behind platinum. All right, now that you know that, let me break down the 3 plays you're going to want to run from this Wildcat. And when you run them together, they complement each other. They're absolutely unstoppable. Now, I want to warn you guys, if you're going to run this, you're going to get a lot of rage messages, a lot of rage quits. You're going to be called toxic, so get ready for the hate. But if you want to run up some wins, man, I'm telling you, this is the offense. It's so easy and it's unstoppable. So the first play is the jet sweep. Second play is the blast weak. And then the last play is the motion zone. All of them are super good. The motion zone and the jet sweep both have auto motion on it. So, you're going to be able to really confuse them to not know, is the jet sweep coming? Is the zone coming? Whatever. Now, let me start with the blast week. So, blast week is extremely unique. And I'm just going to literally go like random play here so you guys can just see it against random looks. Now, blast week is unique because it's designed to go to the left, but you can actually flick the right analog stick to playmaker to go back to the right. Now, because of this, you're not going to be able to ignore the left side, the side of the running back that can go in auto motion. That's kind of like the weak side of blocking. You can't ignore that. If you want to get better at College Football 25 and win more games, check out my College Football VIP membership on Sportsgamerz.com. Put the link to order in the comments and the description. You will get access to all the content I release for college football all year long, including the best offense in the game, the best defense in the game, my secret A-gap blitzes, my rollout glitch, my run defense, and my pass defense, and much more. Let's dominate together, boys. So this run is all about reading numbers. I'll show you a few examples. Here you can see we actually have decent numbers on both sides. I'm just going to keep it to the left right here and just show you guys, like, look, it is effective to the left, and you guys can see the spin move is just OD. Now, I'll tell you guys how to do that spin move in a second here, but for now, I just want to focus on the actual runs themselves. Now, to do this spin move, and then I'll continue breaking down the runs, you're going to basically use the steerable spin. It's been in Madden for years. It's the first move I tried on this game, but it is crazy on this game with the Platinum 360 move. So basically, guys, what you do is that when you want to spin, you have to hold turbo. And basically, it depends whether you want to spin to the inside or outside, but basically, while you're holding turbo, you're going to hit either the circle button or the equivalent on Xbox. And while you do that, while you're holding turbo and hitting the spin button, you, with the left analog stick, steer the spin. So if you want to spin left or right, you steer it with the left analog stick, and you can control like how much distance you cover with the spin As you guys can see here with the spin, you almost get like a speed burst coming out of it, and the pursuit angles by the defense are so bad. So, you saw me run this play twice to the left. I'll run it one more time to the left, and then we'll go right. So again, just look at how I'm able to spin out there. That guy got me from behind. Otherwise, that was probably a touchdown. But here I'm going to flick the analog stick back to run it to the right. And you guys are going to see again, the run's really good both ways. Like here, if I didn't run into my blocker, I probably had a touchdown. He kind of just clipped me as I was going by and didn't expect that. Yeah, this run is very good, but it's not the best run. The best run, in my opinion, is going to be the motion zone. Now, in my opinion, the best run is the motion zone. The motion zone, I've got so many touchdowns off of. I think it has the most big play potential. The blast weak is nice because if they're overplaying the multiple receiver side of the formation, where you see I have Keenum and Howard, etc., then the blast is nice because it's the run that you can go back the other way. But if all things are equal, this zone is crazy. So what you really want to do is look to get outside and then just spin. And when you do that, it's super tough. Now, yes, you can spin back to the inside. Like here, if I felt they had, good contain to the outside, I could have spin back to the inside. But really what I look to do is get to the outside, then I spin back inside and back out again to break it real quick. What a lot of people will try to do is they'll try to go straight up the middle to make your defense commit to the middle and then spin back to the outside, which that's another way you could run it. But really with this, it's all about reading the way the defense is playing. Like here, look, we spin out, bam, 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 bam. Big game. You don't have to go crazy with the spin. The spin just adds that extra threat to basically just get out. Look, and it just glitches out the pursuit of the defense. It is literally a cheat code. I'll show you one or two more examples, and then I'm going to go on to the jet sweep. Just so you guys can see, look at these runs. I mean, almost every run looks like it could be a touchdown. If you get a little bit cleaner spin right there, probably is a touchdown. I'm literally on random defense, and every run is popping off for huge plays. Now, you don't have to use Ohio State to do this. Judkins is just the best player in the game. You can do this with any good running back, any team with a good skill player to take advantage of this. Now, the jet sweep is the last one I want to show you. The jet sweep is just really good if someone's running obvious man-to-man cover zero blitzes. That's the time I call this. So if someone's just trying to abuse a defense like mid-blitz, for instance, I'm definitely just going to call it the jet sweep because that'll get them to stop doing that. Because if they basically want to play cover zero man, the jet sweep is going to be, if not a touchdown, a huge play every time. So this is the play you're going to call in the event you see cover zero blitz. If they're just running anything other than a cover zero blitz, I would recommend sticking with the motion zone. And then if you see them running defenses that are overplaying the strong side of the formation and you want to run it back to the weak side, run the blast. That's how I recommend doing it. You will run for hundreds of yards. You can run this every play and not get stopped pretty much ever. It's extremely toxic, but it is extremely good. So, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.